attention? It says, oh, how Peter whistled, he could whistle. He saw a boy playing with his dog. Whenever the boy whistled, the dog ran straight to him. I'll tell his teacher. Peter tried and tried to whistle, but he couldn't. So instead, he began to turn himself around and around, and he whirled faster and faster. Are you listening? When he stopped, everything turned down and up down, and around and around. What the problem with the story is, and tell me what the problem is. Okay? Peter saw his dog Billy coming. Quick as a wink, he hid in an empty carton lying on the sidewalk. Wouldn't it be funny if I whistled, Peter thought? Willie would stop and look all around to see who it was. Peter tried again to whistle, but still he couldn't, so Willie would stop. Did Peter whistle? Yes or no? Did Peter whistle? Yes or no? Did he whistle? Peter? No. Is that the problem of the story? Yeah, let's write that down. Okay? You're going to write it down and you'll put it on your post-it note for me. Yes? Okay. I'll have you put down your somebody in your group. Okay, write that down. This goes right here. Write it down right here. I'll be right back to check on you, okay? Okay, we should be on task. The problem of the story is... Zayden, go ahead and click down. You need to leave her alone. If you're not going to work with your group members, I'm going to have to write you a referral. Okay, I can't write that. It's too sloppy. Get a new pencil. Peter wished he whistles. Part of the problem. Should we be copying from the book? Eyes on your own paper. Eyes on your own paper, please. You can ask her for help, but don't copy off her paper.
She just told us that I can copy that.
Tried to whistle, he put on a hat and pretended to be a grown-up. What else did he do? Give me all the examples that you can and steps to the solution.
Let's go first.
Steps to the solution. Go through the story and look for all the ways that Peter tried to whistle. Those are going to be the steps to the solution, the examples that you're going to write down. It's a lot of work, yes it is, but this organizes your thoughts so when you have to write. Okay, about 5 more minutes and we're going to stop to check in with some students and see what kind of answers they wrote down.
For the first one, solution is 7.
Sure, wait. back when you're done, okay?
I'm already in the
You're
lab.
distracted by it.
Peter tries to whistle.
Problem
Peter
was
tries
that what?
and tries and tries and tries and tries and tries.
Right now, Peter could not whistle good. Okay, 2 more minutes. Yes? Look up and need to stop talking in the chat. Okay. Raise your hand if you're kind of stuck and you're having a little trouble. Okay, Aubrey's gonna show us what she's written down so far. And she's gonna show you guys an example, okay? So that you guys can look and see, okay, this is how Aubrey's doing it, this is how I could possibly do it, okay? Go ahead and show us on the document camera, okay?
The main problem is Peter couldn't whistle. The steps to the solution is Peter tried and tried.
So you guys see how she did that? She wrote down the main problem of the story, or the main problem, is Peter couldn't whistle. Steps to the solution. I like the way she restates it. It's kind of like a topic sentence, right? The steps to the solution is Peter tried and tried. What next steps could Aubrey do now? Is she done with steps to the solution? No, what would she do differently now? Or what could she add to it?
She can add him drawing. He got chalk out of his pocket, and then he drawn all the way to the door, and then Peter tried to whistle.
Okay, so you can also, like Michaela said, you can also include parts. She said where he's drawing on the chalk and then he tried to whistle again, right? So you're showing other examples of what? Him trying to whistle. And they're examples, right? And you know what those are called? Who remembers what that's called when we pull it from the story?
Text evidence.
Text evidence. That's more text evidence. It's also called, when you guys get older, it's details. The more detail that you add in your writing, the more vivid or the more clear people can see what the story was about without even having to read the story because of your answers. They're really descriptive. Okay, Aubrey? Okay, go back and add that information. Okay, Elijah wants to go show us his paper too. Go ahead and read it nice and loud to us, okay, Elijah? Okay. I should be on the board for a minute.
The problem of the story is Peter couldn't whistle. The steps to the solution is he tried to whistle at first, but he couldn't. Peter tried to whistle. Wait, Peter tried. Peter. What? Can I help you? I forgot to Peter put on his bed hat. Try. I forgot to put
So Elijah said the problem of the story is Peter couldn't whistle. Steps to the solution is, I like the way he used this right here because that's kind of like the topic sentence, right? He's restating that so that people know what he's talking about. The steps to the solution is he tried to whistle at first, but he couldn't. Peter tried He forgot to put. Peter tried to put his dad's hat on, right? And then he tried to whistle again, but he couldn't. Then he stood to his door and tried to whistle again. So Elijah's doing a good job of giving us different examples from the story of when he was practicing to whistle, right? That's perfect. That's what we're looking for because that's his text evidence. Once he writes all this down and gets his ideas down, he can then go back and fix his grammar and his spelling, right? Okay, good job. Keep going. Go sit down. You need to get to work. Do you want to work on his alphabet with him? His letter song? Go work with Mr. O back there, Durante. Okay, so right here it says, he went to his house and put on his father's old hat to make himself feel more grown up. He looked in the mirror and practiced whistling. Still no whistle. Did he whistle? No? Let's turn the page. When his mother saw that what he was doing, Peter pretended that he was his father. He said, I've come home early today. Dear, is Peter here? His mother answered, why, no, he's outside with Willie. Well, I'll try to go and look for them, said Peter. Okay, hold on. First he walked along a crack in the sidewalk. Then he tried to run away from his shadow. He jumped off his shadow, but when he landed, there they were, together again. He came to the corner where the carton was, and who should he see but Willie, his dog. Peter scrambled under the carton. He blew and blew and blew. Suddenly, out came a whistle. Willie stopped and looked around to see who it was. It's me, Peter shouted and stood up. Willie raced straight to him. Peter ran home to show his father and mother what he could do. Hello. They loved Peter's whistling. So did Willie. Peter's mother asked Willie to go on an errand to the grocery store. He whistled the whole way there, and he whistled all the way home. Okay, and this part right here, that's called the steps to the solution. Rakis, go ahead and go. Steps to the solution are the parts where he's practicing to whistle, okay? So how many times did Peter practice to whistle? Was it one time? Was it 2 times? It was a lot of times, right? So let's write down an example. How about this one? That's 1, right? So let's write down. Peter, let me get my post-it note. What was Peter doing? He put on his dad's hat to do what? What did he put on his dad's hat? To feel more grown up? And why did he do that? So that he can try to whistle, right? So Peter wanted to feel grown up so he can whistle. So he can try to whistle. Not yet. Go sit down. So here it goes. Peter wanted to feel grown up, so he tried to whistle. Well, he tried to put his dad's hat on. Okay, go ahead and write that down. Okay, let me see, guys.